Hello there, welcome to today's episode on Men's Workroom, and we are looking in this series on how to earn your children's trust, how to win the trust of your children. Remember, as children begin to grow older, their needs begin to change form. Change form. And as a father, one thing you do not want is to be handicapped. To win children's trust is very easy. It just takes discipline and commitment. We started 2 episodes ago, and today we're going to be looking at the strategy of you giving your teens or your children the opportunity to be independent. Giving your children the opportunity to be independent. Yes, when we're talking about independence, it talks about them being able to do certain things on their own. Once children start growing away from the toddler stage, we need to start learning to allow them do certain things on their own. And that gives us a better footing for them in training them to be able to solve problems in times to come. Part of the advantage of allowing your children to be able to be independent to a good degree is that, number one, it encourages independence. You see some men, they are married today. Before they buy their wife a new car, they call their mother. Before they start up a new business, they call their father. Before they move anything, they say, I want to tell my mommy. It's because these people, it's not just because they are close to their parents. Many other people are very close to their parents, but they are independent. Let us not mistake independence to be closeness. A child that is supposed to be able to solve a particular problem for his or herself and is unable to at a particular age cause for concern. So it is good that we understand this. It encourages them to be independent. Then it strengthens, number 2, it strengthens their sense of responsibility to say, this is what you should be doing, this is what you should do now. It strengthens their sense of responsibility. Number 3, it teaches them to be proactive, solving problems, making proviso for problems before they even come, and being dynamic with creativity in life. The next is that it teaches them to be dependable. It teaches them dependability and integrity. I see many adults today, any little thing you ask them to do or you partner with them to do, they always have excuses. And if you check many of these people that have excuses, they say, I didn't have time. If you check many of them out, they were actually doing other things on the frivolous line, things that were not very, very important, as at the time they needed to have attended to this. When you allow children grow up to be independent to a degree, depends on their age, you help them to become dependable. Because if I am supposed to move a chair and the other member of the team is supposed to move the desk, another one is supposed to move the rug, and we all are going to be paid for this thing as a group. When others are done with this, our payment is going to be delayed if I fail to move the chair. So being dependable means you can be a team player and you can solve problems on our behalf. Being a person of integrity means you can be trusted to say your yes is your yes. You go all out to make it work, no matter how inconveniencing it is. So how do you achieve this? Number 1, tell them what to do. You tell them what to do. Number 2, let them do it while you watch them. Number 3, if they make an error while they're doing it, you correct them and watch them do it. Number 4, if they make an error doing it, you correct them and watch them while they do it, you allow them do it again. If they do it well, then you watch them do it another time. Still be there. Then another time, maybe another time, a 4th time or so, the 5th time, allow them do it when you are away without them being suggested to. And come back to see what they did. Over time, if you find out that they can do it on their own without them being supervised, then it's time to let them be. They know it's a responsibility. From cooking to other house chores, to reading their books, to developing some software programs and all, there ought to be a very high sense of responsibility for them to be able to make it through life. Now, I hope today's episode has shed a little light on some of the things that you can apply to earn your child's trust. Thank you very much for joining us today. I look forward to seeing you the next time, because we're not done on this series. I'll see you next time on this episode. Stay strong. Catch you up.